Good afternoon. It's nearly 4:30 on Saturday the 24th of July 2021 and here I am in Hebden Bridge. You did see a little bit of film that I showed just a few minutes ago about when I went over to Blackburn to the Calypso Caribbean Cafe, restaurant, I beg your pardon, to see my friend Dave, where they're having a reggae fest today. But there was a slight misunderstanding in that he told me it started at midday, where it was actually, that's when they started setting it up, and so it probably wouldn't have got going until about 3 o'clock, which meant I might be a little bit fine, well, cutting it fine getting over to here. But as it happens, I took a very scenic route, and what a wonderful view of Yorkshire on the road from Burnley across here, and really excellent. Well, now it's starting to, I think, close down a little bit here. I've just been to the market where they're sort of packing up now. I think the crowds are starting to disappear one by one, but the pubs are still full. It's a fantastic day considering that it was forecast heavy rain all day, which I thought might be a good thing because it might sort of cool the atmosphere down, where tonight there's going to be 200 dancers, including me, at the 1991 Rave. And I'm just passing a little bit of time now because I've got a meeting with Dell, who's the manager of the club, and he said come and see me around about sort of 5:30. Well, I've still got a little while to go yet, so I thought I'd just take a walk around in this wonderful place. I did come here about a year ago actually, when I did Jim's walkabout around Hebden Bridge, and I think you saw it then. And I also came maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago with my walking partner Leslie, and we walked up and down the canal and around the shops, and it's just a fantastic lively place, out more or less out in the middle of nowhere really, and I'm quite sure you'll get a feel for the atmosphere of it, and I really do enjoy coming here. But I'm really up for tonight's dance. I've got time actually to go and have a sleep in my camper van, which is you've just seen I've parked immediately outside the club door, which is very fortunate. So when I'm finished on the dance floor at 1:30, I can just go straight into my van, into bed and asleep, and it's a dead quiet road, and I'll be fit to drive at some point tomorrow, and but I'll see you later. It's just after 7:30, and I've been for a pint, just one. I'm pacing myself tonight. I won't be drinking much. I've got water, I've got all the things that clubbers need. I've met the DJs, we've just been sound checking, and it sounds absolutely amazing with a really good light show, and they were very receptive to me in terms of, I'm going to put 3 cameras up tonight, all identical. One with all of them got 64 gig memory cards, and they've all got 12-hour batteries, so I can switch them on at 9 o'clock when the doors open, and they'll run until they'll run until I switch them off. DJ Fade and his wife had travelled from Westbury in Wiltshire to be at the gig, even though he wouldn't be on stage until around about midnight. But his sound check gave me the ideal opportunity to position my cameras. Camera 1 would be on the balcony overlooking the stage and dance floor. Camera 2 I decided to carry around on the dance floor, getting some close-ups of the ravers. And camera 3 would be on the stage facing the DJ and getting off-stage shots. Being on stage brought back many memories of playing here in 1989 with my band 9 Play Hendrix to a hippie-ish kind of audience who thoroughly enjoyed a rousing Jimi Hendrix tribute. Throughout the day I met lots of people like these vibrant young ladies who couldn't get tickets for the rave because it was sold out. The lady on my right, whose name I can't remember, was only 20, the youngest I'd met all night.
Yeah, go, mate. Go.
Good afternoon. It's 5 p.m. on Sunday the 25th of July 2021, and the last time you saw me I was still on the stage at the Trades Club in Hebden Bridge, and it didn't take me long to walk the 15 yards or so from the stage down the steps and into my camper van, and I was fast asleep within minutes, and that was probably around about sort of 1:30, 1:45 time. I didn't get the sleep I wanted because there was a tramp, is all I can describe him as. He was laid out on the seat outside, he was singing his head off, and therefore I didn't get much of a night's sleep, and so my plan was to lay in much longer. But I was away by about 9 o'clock, and I'd only had a couple of pints, so I was okay to drive. There wasn't any problem. That was a couple of pints the night before in the club, and so I got back home and had a sleep in the afternoon. Interesting statistic that was on Fitbit. It told me that I'd done over 17,000 steps while I was on the dance floor. That's about 8 miles. And so it's amazing, really, that it keeps count of that kind of thing, and obviously it's the movement and everything, but an 8-mile walk. So, and that was only I was only on the dance floor for maybe around 2 hours because I was attending to my cameras and I was getting footage and all this kind of stuff quite often. But so you could more or less double that, I would say, if I'd done the full 4 hours dancing. But it's a far cry from 1991 when I went to my first rave, when the doors opened at 10 o'clock and they closed at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I can quite often remember clubbing in Leeds, where you'd go to Back to Basics or somewhere, and you'd be clubbing all night, and then you'd go to the breakfast club until about midday. So things have changed, and I don't know whether that thing is a thing of the past now, but nevertheless it was very enjoyable. But I really enjoyed the atmosphere in the club last night. The people were absolutely fantastic. They were all up there to dance. Some lovely people, and I think I must have shaken hands with all of them at some point. And some of the ladies were good dancers. I got a bit of a thing moving with the ladies as well. Absolutely wonderful people, and I can't wait to go back again. So all that leaves now is tomorrow, and I'm going for a meal with my daughter Sam and my son-in-law Rick, and we're going to the Tibetan kitchen, which isn't actually a restaurant, it's a takeaway, but you can eat indoors, or what we're going to do is eat outdoors. They've got some tables outdoors, and it was quite a nice night. It will be quite a nice night, I hope. And so that'll round off a really nice weekend, and we'll go and have 2 or 3 pints down at the regular pub that we go to, and that will be the end of my 73rd birthday. So thanks for watching. I know it was only a 10-minute film that you watched, and when you think about it, that was more or less of roughly what happened within the 4 hours of being on the dance floor from 9:30 to 1:30. So thank you very much indeed again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the film, and I'll see you again.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Well, I'll come and talk to you one day. We've spoke at length about 6 months ago. That's Sam, my daughter. You recognise her. But yeah, it's lovely to be here again. That food was absolutely tremendous.
That's amazing. Thank you very much for your visit. I'm glad. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, sir.
Cheers now.
Fantastic. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much, sir.
Bye bye.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So Sam, it's the 26th of July.
Yeah.
It's what, about 8ish, is it?
Half 8ish, something like that,
Half 8. And this is finishing off my absolutely fantastic weekend that I've had for my birthday weekend, which kind of featured one of the best nights out I've had for a long time, down at Hebden Bridge at the Trades Club. And it reminded me of in 1991 when you used to come with me doing all kinds of things that I did, and I used to film the raves at Bridlington Spa.
That's right, yeah. I know what you're going to say.
Yes. And I think it was Carl Cox who was the DJ that particular night, and you walked into a glass window.
I walked into a plate glass window, nearly knocked myself out.
And you had a big bump on your forehead.
I did.
And we didn't make it to the dance floor, did we?
No.
You know, but we used to do a bit of clubbing, didn't we? Do you remember? You know,
Yeah.
in Hull.
I was more stood at the bar with a beer, but yeah.
Yeah. We used to go to the Room, and we used to go all over the place, and we came here to Manchester to Sankey's Soap and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Now, I know it's my birthday and all the rest of it, but it's been a great week for you because you're on your own this week. The kids have gone off to your mum's house in Beverley.
That's right.
Are you having a good week?
Yeah, we dropped them off on Saturday and we came home yesterday, Sunday, so we're not quite used to it yet. It just feels very quiet. I mean, we're both still working.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice break for them from us and us from them, to put it very diplomatically. It's just nice to have a bit of time, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
And it's new. I mean, I'm sure they're as pleased to be away from your place and with their nana, and they're going to Bridlington and doing this.
Yeah, they're having a great time.
And it's lovely for you and Rick to have some space on your own.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And you're away at the weekend, you're going off down to Chichester to see Vanessa.
To see my best friend who I haven't seen for 6 months, and I've missed her like mad, so I can't wait to go.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
that's kind of our little break, really. Our little break on our own, but with them at their house, so can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been for a Tibetan meal. The funny thing is, it's only just a few hundred yards around the corner.
It is, yeah.
And usually, a meal and everything, I usually take a kind of a bit of video or photograph, and I didn't do it. I forgot. But what a fantastic food!
Yeah, and Sonny, the guy who runs it, is from Tibet, so it's all genuine recipes, his family recipes. He's the loveliest guy on earth as well.
He is.
Which helps massively, yeah. So
I've spoken to him at length before, and he is fantastic.
Yeah, he is. He's fantastic.
Yeah, that's true. And Rick, I noticed in your house, and we're going back to your house after this. You've got the place to yourself now, and you've got your work spread out on a table and everything, and you can get up in the morning whatever time you want, and the kids out there, and I'm sure you miss them and they'll miss you, but nevertheless it must be a completely different experience for you.
Yeah, it's nice to have the house to ourselves, isn't it? Nice chat. We don't have to worry about when we're having food or when to send the kids up to sleep. It's good.
Yeah. And of course next week you go off down to North Devon again, isn't it?
Yeah, week and a half. Yeah.
Somewhere near Ilfracombe, I remember.
Between Ilfracombe and Wollacombe, on the coast.
That's it.
Camping, be good.
I remember that when I walked it was one of the nicest walks I ever did.
Okay.
Fabulous place, and I think I passed your campsite on that occasion as well.
Possibly, yeah. It's a nice part of the world. It's very secluded. It's good. Some nice beaches. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So Sam, I've got some lovely birthday cards today. An amazing granddad and dad with a lovely message, and also from my friend Leslie as well, my walking partner. Thanks, Leslie. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm finding it hard to believe that here we are on a Monday night. You would think it was a Saturday.
It's really busy.
It just amazes me. I was thinking Monday night we're going to be the only two here, but this is a lovely atmosphere. It's a great place.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks for everything you've done for me, Sam.
That's all right. You're welcome.
I've been here for 10 months now.
I know. It's amazing,
That's
isn't
soon
it?
passed, hasn't it? All the way through lockdown.
All the way through the lockdown, yeah.
You know, and we've been chatting. I'm not sure whether I can stay here that much longer, another couple of months, but I do want to go and have a good look at where I want to stay.
You won't be that far away though, wherever you go.
Wherever I go.
Yeah.
Like tonight, getting from my apartment in Salford to here took as long as it did for me to drive from Salford to Blackburn the other day. You know, Monday night traffic in Manchester.
Yeah.
And there's so many roadworks.
And it's proper back to normal now, isn't it? So
But it's been the end of a really nice birthday weekend, and thank you for everything you've done.
That's all right. You're welcome.
Thanks for enjoying, for inviting me.
No, that's fine. It's nice to be able to celebrate it with you.
It's been lovely, Sam.
Good.
Thanks. Bye now.
Bye.
See you, Rick.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.